Hi, this is my Twitter project that I did over College Macro Life. So an overview of my project was I created this to inspire people to eat healthy and to lose weight. Macro counting is a way to track your food intake for the day by calculating your fats, proteins, and carbs. And it's just a way to understand how much you need to eat and so you don't overeat, thus it helps you to lose weight. And I just really want to inspire people who are in college who really wanted to have like a good lifestyle but struggled with it. So this is kind of an overview of how my page worked. I had a header that I made in Canva just of some healthy food, obviously my College Macro Life name, and then I had a picture of me to show authenticity. And then I wanted to have kind of more personal level right here too as well in my bio. So my persona stayed the same throughout the project. It was a college student. College students are busy, they're kind of lazy, they're cheap on food, they don't want to spend a lot, and they like to do spontaneous adventures. They don't like to stay on a schedule. So the age was 18 to 30, just those people who are in college, that age range, and female and male were both in my persona because everybody who's in college usually wants to lose weight, so you can't just have males or females. My strategy and how I gained followers was that I really wanted to have relatable content for my followers to understand how it is possible to lose weight in college. Since I am in college, it's really easy for them to see someone else doing it and for them to be inspired. I also follow people using keywords. I use like fitness, health, macro counting, and I would follow those people, and I did get follows back. And I also tweeted using hashtag macro meals, macro tips, if it fits your macros. Fits Your Macros is a big company that is about macro counting. So some examples of my content was, the first one, I use relatable content. This is a picture of water, obviously, and the question is, are you hydrating enough? So I want people to think about, are they doing it themselves? And also I talk about how I need to work on it, and so then they can be inspired to do it as well. The second thing is I asked a question. I said, who's had avocado toast? I took a picture of the toast that I had this morning and I tweeted about it, and I wanted to see other people and see if they can get engaged through that way. Another example is I used hashtags. I use this hashtag macro meals a lot so that people could be able to understand that this is the way, like a macro meal, this is a good meal. So whenever they first see the tweet, that's what they look at. And then also if people are searching up my content, that's an easy way that they can find me. Or if they type in macro meals on Twitter, just in the search bar, then they can find my hashtag. The last thing I did was I tweeted at companies. So all my pictures I usually took myself, I made my meals, and I tweet at the companies of the products that I use. So Eat Bonanza is a pasta company that I made this pasta, and they actually tweeted me back, which is really cool, so I retweeted them, and I was able to get followers through their exposure and other companies liking my stuff. I gained 37 followers, and most of these people were people who were wanting to lose weight and wanting to, they just really liked fitness and enjoyed it, and they were in that age range. My analytics, over the past 60 days, I received 3.9K impressions on all my posts, which is quite a lot for only having 37 followers. My highest impression and engagement post was actually this water post, splashing the water. I think it was just really relatable, and people could really relate to the content that I put out. And the impressions were 359, and the total engagements were 43, and I had a couple retweets, which also helped my engagements and my impressions to go up. Retweets are really important. My flow of likes is how I just steadily kept increasing, and I never went down. It just kind of went up to 35, 37. My engagement over the 60 days is I had a 3.6 engagement rate. I can see why it's going up and down a lot because I posted on usually Wednesday through Friday versus like throughout the whole week, so that didn't help them to stay engaged constantly. Some lessons that I learned was that you should create content where you can collab with others, because when I would like retweet people, people would tweet me back, and I would gain followers from that way. To gain followers as well, I needed to follow people. That was huge, and like target a niche audience instead of just having a very generic audience. And I constantly created something else is constantly creating content to attract engagement and followers. So having great content is super important to attract those followers. And that's my project. Thank you.